Okay, this is the Lotto oscilloscope. I got it in logic analyzer mode, and I'm, sending a UART signal from my analog discovery, which is, a little coded signal. It actually says HELLO with a stop bit, but these are the right settings for it, no parity, etc. But you got to set all these here, otherwise you got to figure out which combination of these you need. So to make it work. So yeah, it took quite a while to get these codes to match. But those are the right settings for RS232. Anyway, and here are the results. The 6Cs, those are the two L's, and that's the O right there, and that's the STX, and this is the H, and this is the E. So it's just the same message repeated over and over and over again. So, which I verified with Analog Discovery's logic analyzer, which is running simultaneously with this. So, yeah, this doesn't really help much, with logic analyzers, this little buffer thing, because it doesn't show the logic channels on it. Huh, I wonder if that doesn't work if you don't have that up. Let me Yeah, see, it just shows you the oscilloscope data. So if you don't use channel A, as your main channel, you're not going to have anything to look at if you're trying to go through the frame buffers later. But again, it does have this thing for decoded information, so it's good, but it seems to stop at like 130 bits for some reason. See, it never gets more full than this. I don't know why. It's probably limited to the frame width would be my guess, so it means it's about 132 bits per frame, and it seems to start over every time. That's my guess anyway. I don't know if that's true. That would make some sense. Let's see what happens if I change the scale. Let me go ahead and close this. Okay, it's set to 5 milliseconds. Now let's make it 10. See if I can figure this shit out. Okay, so let's go back to decode. Nah, still just doing 132 bytes. Still 132 bytes isn't bad, but I mean, why is it limited to 132 bytes? Is there any way to change it? There's nothing in the advanced tab. As far as I can tell, there's no way of changing it. The instruction manual is pretty sparse on this stuff. It's pretty sparse on everything, really, but especially on this stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know of any way of increasing this buffer length, so so it limits any messages you can decode, at least with a UART, to 132 bytes. Which isn't unuseful, but I mean, you might be getting all kinds of assorted data coming over a serial bus, so, I mean, let me stop it, and let's see if this cached anything. No, it didn't. So if you have this closed, I mean, apparently it won't fucking do anything. So yeah, I didn't know that. I mean, I figured it was always caching, but apparently not. So let me go ahead and start it again, and let's open up the PC cache. I got about a couple of dozen buffers here. Alright, so let's stop that and go here, here. Oh yeah, it's updating this too. Yeah, it's updating this. Okay, so that is what it's doing. I mean, you're seeing basically a whole buffer full of data here. This oscilloscope has 128K buffer for analog purposes, so I don't, you know, it grows though if you are greater than 50 milliseconds, which we are greater than 50 milliseconds, so it's probably bigger than that. They have a chart of that, and it's still a little confusing. I don't understand how memory comes out of nowhere, but you know, the fact of the matter is these buffers, they say, can get up to 60 megabytes in size, but I don't know how you do that with 128K internal memory limit. Must be just dumping it fast enough is the only thing I can say, which I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. Okay, but anyway.